Playoff time. Playoff time. That's a bye week. Let's go. This is national championship. Oh, shit.
The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down here for this offense. And there's the handoff.
Yeah.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Jordan. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
A bookie? What? This nigga dropped it?
Shot. That's a good effort.
Come on, man.
Now it's third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
A bookie?
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Quinn. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway. Snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang. They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Trying to find room. It's
Come on, team. Where y'all at?
Breaks through the tackler. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running.
Rookie.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Nice grab. It's Cooper. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to throw. It's Jordan. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going.
He'll take a deep shot.
Come on.
Field shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead...
And he lofts it deep over the middle.
I couldn't make his ass up.
Big gain inside the 25.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Quarterback drops back, trying to extend the play. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That one is
Get the fuck out of here, man.
It couldn't stay in bounds.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And they heave
Oh, that's
it
a
deep
pick.
downfield.
That's a fit.
Intercepted, tried to fire it in.
See what I be saying though, bro? Like the first time I lost this shit.
Down, but after a good
Another
return.
time I hold the
Now, this
shit.
guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone.
Looking to make a big play downfield.
And then they let some dude shit like that happen.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Looking to throw. It's Jordan. And he grabs it in the end zone for a successful 2-point try. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. First down and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Seminoles. See if they can convert the point after. And he knocks it right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds
Yeah.
everybody
got
here
rid
that
of
this
that?
guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. With the catch, it's Jordan. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Knowles. Still no answer for this offense. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back. It's Jordan. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught near the sticks. It's Hayes. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to chuck it again. He's moving out of the pocket. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Launching one to the end zone. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this big a stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And it's caught in the end zone. They convert the 2-point try. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Looking to throw. It's Jordan. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And now another deep ball here. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield.
Oh, yes, sir.
Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Down he goes, a sack. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
To throw, it's Jordan. Tries the right with a quick throw. Catch is made. Room to run here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and the vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's caught from inside the 20. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time.
Yeah.
Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Backed up the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Timeout is called on strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Returner decides to fair catch this. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. To the air, it's Jordan. Looking for a deep completion. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
Defense.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the
Bookie.
wideout. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. And the Noles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Let's go. Made him quit in his national championship game, man. One more game. Win the national championship, baby. Let's go.
The Noles will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jordan. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
Boy, the very first play of the game, you throw an interception. Tough way to start this game. Usually you like to set the tone, get your feet on the ground, and get this game going in the right direction. But instead, it's a pick, and now you put your own defense in a tough spot.
Play action here on first down. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And looking to throw now on first down. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, This defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a...
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Looking to throw it deep. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Makes the grab. It's Cooper. Breaking free at midfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense...
And he'll loft it to the end zone.
Ooh.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Knowles.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. The 30, inside the 20. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. So in one play, they go from being backed up to first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their wings up and run through those potential arm tackles. So it makes him one of the top backs in the country.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Quinn. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Back to pass. It's Jordan. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so
fired into a tight window and picked off. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wide out. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
This should be the last play of the quarter. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield. Finally goes out of bounds. A huge chunk play by the offense to wrap up this first period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a third and short from the 20. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Got a lane. Can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. To the air, it's Jordan. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Finally brought down, but the game moves it to the 44. The Seminoles come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking for some space. It's Cooper.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening them.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They'll run it from the gun. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And he pulls in the catch. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield. It's Jordan. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Love to watch his quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Well, he extended the play, but doesn't find the receiver open and goes down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Back to their 11-yard line at 2nd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Can he take it all the way? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. It could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And that run produces a decent gain. And a timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
And the Seminoles are in the red zone. He hands it to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Brooks. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's first and goal.
And the Noles will line up now. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And they'll get him down that time. Second and goal for the offense. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Jordan. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
But I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Now the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
We go with a direct snap. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I'm all for quarterbacks trying to make plays. I love to see the fight in a guy and wants to make a play on every single chance that he can make. But here, when you scramble and you throw the ball way back against your body, you're asking for trouble. He's so lucky that ball didn't get intercepted.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. The Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
He's going to hand this off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw over the middle. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, the defense does exactly what they needed to do here by coming up with the interception with less than 2 minutes to go. They get the ball back to their quarterback, and now they've got a chance to possibly win this game.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Tackle made after a big gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Dumps it down to the back, caught. And the defense wraps him up. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. He's moving out of the pocket. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it?
Boy, the offense catches a break with that ball going out of bounds. They retain possession and still have a chance to come away with points inside the red zone.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the offense will spend the timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Noles getting set on 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the defense is going to hang on here as the time runs out.